Thank you everyone for joining this today. My name is Chris Erickson King. I'm the general manager of a business unit with a company called LQ Digital, and we'll be the ones introducing ourselves today. And I want to say thank you to Workforce Connection for setting all this up, and we appreciate everyone's time. So, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So again, I'm the general manager of what's called our qualification and transfer business. I'm joined by a colleague of mine, Mandy Hale, who's the head of our finance and HR departments. We're here to introduce you to LQ Digital, talk a bit about the work that we're doing to come to Albuquerque for the first time. We'll be new to New Mexico in terms of our business, but we'll give you some understanding of kind of what we do, the types of clients we work with, the work that we're looking to hire for, and we'll obviously take questions at the end to make sure that we've answered all your questions. You have a familiarity with what we do and what the roles we're looking to fill are. But we're very excited to be here. As you'll hear, Albuquerque is a very important part of our growth strategy as a company. And so, who is LQ Digital? So we were founded in 2005. We're about a 250 person company headquartered in Oakland, California. We have offices in Connecticut and Texas. We are profitable, which I think is important. And this, like I said, will be the first time that we've had an office in Albuquerque. And so we're very excited about that. And the reason why we're excited and reason why we chose Albuquerque specifically is our business is growing. We have a need from our clients to help them grow their businesses. And we'll talk about what that means. And so we needed to find a way to expand. And Mandy and our CEO went and did a lot of work looking at multiple locations around the United States. And we chose Albuquerque for a variety of reasons, weather, but more importantly, the time zone and the culture of the people that we met there and the environment we there thought was very much in line and matched the things that we care matter in terms of the culture we're building and the teams that we're building in our company. And we thought there was a great match that we felt would be very helpful to us in creating an environment that people would want to come work with us and would kind of help reinforce the culture that we've already set in place and help us grow. Those plans had to get put on hold in 2020 due to COVID. We were planning to do this earlier, but now as things are developing, the vaccination rates are going up, and what we understand is the very strong work that your local and state government is doing in keeping you all safe. We're very excited now to pick up that set of activities and open up our Albuquerque office. And we're planning on having that done in the third quarter of this year. So who we are as a company, what do we do? Essentially, we partner with pretty mature companies that are looking to drive growth in their businesses. We'll talk a bit about who those types of clients are. Essentially, they're big companies that have established practices in things like financial services primarily, and other related fields, and they're trying to find more customers or find ways to grow the sales of their products to new customers or existing. And our company has 15 years of experience in this particular vertical, helping our clients understand who are the most valuable customers, where can they find more of them on digital channels, and then how do they convert more of those potential customers into actual customers that deliver value for them. We'll talk a bit in a second about how we do that. There's two sides of our business that help make that happen. But at the top of the pyramid, our role and our clients rely on us heavily is to help them grow their revenues and make their customers happy. So what does that mean? We as a company provide a series of different services to different clients. They break into two basic categories. There are the things that are above the line where we do digital paid media campaigns on behalf of our clients, where we're helping them either market to their existing customers or market to potential customers more about their products and services. At the end of the day, though, what they're really interested in is how many of those potential customers turn into customers. And so the group that I represent, which is called Qualification and Transfer, is the group in the orange hexagon, and is where our clients have just said that, hey, we have put out an offer and someone's asked for information because they're interested. There might be an existing customer of our client, there might be a potential new customer of our client, but they need someone to contact those hand raisers quickly and qualify them that they are eligible potentially to buy those products and that they're still interested in buying those products, and then live transfer them over to a qualified, licensed professional who has the credentials and regulatory authority to talk about those products or get more personal information. So our job and what our clients rely on us to do is to help them quickly identify, of the people that have said they might be interested in something, are they really interested? Are they eligible to buy these products? And get them in touch with someone who can help complete that transaction. I think what's important to put in here is, and you'll see the next slide, is we work with very reputable companies. We're not selling timeshares. We're not selling things. We're not robo-dialing people. We're responding to people who have expressed interest in something, and our job is to help quickly, if they're still interested, get them in touch with the right people. And if they're not interested, quickly stop wasting their time. And that's really the role that we play, and our clients rely on us. And so if you think about our mission is to get the people that have expressed interest in our clients' products in touch with the salespeople at those companies as quickly as possible. We are hiring agents who will help make those calls or receive those calls if they're inbound. We leverage other technologies to help us make the customer experience a more productive one. We leverage email, we leverage text to try to help them understand, hey, we're calling because you've asked for information. Can we set up a time to speak? Or I've just left you a voicemail. Can I schedule time to call you back? The reason why that's so critical and why we are differentiated from other companies that you might have personally experienced, where you get called 20 times in a day and robo-dialers and other things, is our clients rely on us to create this very positive experience for people that either care about their brand, maybe are already a client of their brand, and who are interested in a second type of product. They're not looking to make this a very unenjoyable experience. And the roles that we're hiring for are critical to us providing that higher level premium value service that our clients rely on. You'll see in a second. We work with brands that you will know and that really care about the members that they already have or their reputation in the market. And so they rely on us to be this higher quality, higher premium service, having live conversations, because they know that's going to create a better experience. It's going to increase the likelihood that they'll get the information to these potential customers in a quick way, and they'll identify more quickly. If you're interested, let's then get the right conversation started. If you're not, then that's fine too. So these are the brands that we work with. You'll recognize USAA, you'll recognize HSBC, you might recognize some of the others. You'll notice that they're in the financial services space predominantly. What I'll call out here is a couple things. These are longstanding clients of ours. USAA is 11 years, HSBC is 4, PennyMac is 7, etc. They trust us. They know that we are a reputable company that provides high value services, and they rely on us to help them grow across their different product lines. You'll also notice that several of them are primarily focused on the military community, which we take quite seriously and which is a differentiated aspect of us. We provide military sensitivity training to our agents, and we're talking often to their existing customers and helping them get in touch with the right people. We are not inside sales, and we're not a service desk. We're specifically targeted these very specific campaigns where we're trying to help them, as I said, qualify if someone's really interested in this product and or eligible to buy that product. And if so, then let's transfer them to the right person and make this a positive experience. Where these calls are 3 to 4 minutes, and they're really geared on providing a high quality representation of our clients' brands that matter. The other thing that's important to notice here is, because they're mostly in financial services, these are highly regulated industries. And so again, a lot of the training that we provide and a lot of the systems that we provide help us make our clients confident that we are following the scripts that we've agreed to, that make sure that we're staying within the regulatory compliance and that we're protecting their brands, given how important it is that they stay in line with the regulatory regimes and decisions around privacy and do not call lists. And so I just give you that color because I wanted to make sure you understand the types of services we do and the types of companies we do it for, which I think differentiate us from a lot of the other call center companies you might have heard of before. So with that, I'm going to hand it over to Mandy so she can talk to you a bit about the roles we're hiring and why we are excited to have this conversation.
Thanks, Chris. Before I get into that, I just wanted to say I've been working on this process to open our office, to open a new office for our company for the past 2 years, and just want to reiterate what Chris said, that one of the main reasons we believed in Albuquerque is just the character and culture of the people really aligned with our own company values. And I am constantly reminded of that as we grow new partnerships with people in Albuquerque and I meet new people. So couldn't be more excited to be coming. And we're super excited to be, that now that our office opening is kind of months away. So with that, let me tell you a little bit about the job. We are finalizing a lease in downtown Albuquerque, so it will be an office space in downtown. We are looking for folks now, and those folks would be remote until it's safe to return to the office. So we're targeting August or September start date in the office, but obviously we're following protocols and what will be safe. So if we need to push that back, we will, but it would be remote until it's safe to return to the office. We're looking for folks that can work between 32 and 40 hours per week. It's a flexible schedule, so if you like an earlier shift or a later shift, we can accommodate that. The pay is $14 an hour plus additional $1 an hour quarterly bonus. One additional thing I'd like to say here is that there is a lot of opportunity for you to grow within the organization. You get hired in as an IRE, what we call 1, 2, 3. So you would get hired in at IRE 1, but able to grow into bigger roles. We also have floor leads and managers and QA and client success specialists. So there's definitely different roles within the organization that you could move into if that is what you like. On the health benefits side, we offer medical, dental, and vision. We pay at least 70% of the costs, depending on your plan. And we also have a bunch of various voluntary benefits. And then sick, we offer sick, vacation, and holidays. So does this describe you? Are you comfortable talking on the phone? Do you like helping people? Are you positive in nature and have a professional attitude? Do you have a strong work ethic? Or we're looking for folks with a high school or equivalent degree. So the job requirements are communication skills. You don't necessarily have to have worked in a call center before. A lot of times communication skills come from other jobs where you've been in front or working with customers on a daily basis. Computer experience. Right now, it's important that you have a quiet workspace if you're working remote, but obviously that's not important when you come back into the office. And same with internet access. While you're working remote, you need to have quiet workspace and internet access. So we really encourage you to apply now. You can send any questions you have to HR@LQ Digital. And if you would like to apply, you can go to our site, lqdigital.com, navigate to job openings, and you want to apply to the customer service representative in Albuquerque. And then I encourage you to ask questions in the Q&A forum if there's anything that we can go into greater detail for you.
Any questions anyone has, that things that we can clarify, or maybe anything that wasn't we didn't cover?
I'm not. Oh, yes. Will a computer be provided? Yes, we have laptops, and those laptops will be we'll bring to the office.
Thank you, Molly.
We are in the First Plaza in downtown Albuquerque. Robert is asking if there's a probation period. I'm assuming he's asking that in regards to benefits, and benefits there is not. Can you go over the pay structure again? Sure. The hourly rate is $14 an hour. We do offer a quarterly bonus if you meet various production standards, and that bonus is paid every quarter, and it's the equivalent to additional $1 per hour.
And then what I'll add is what Mandy also referenced, the structure we have for new hires, which are called IRE1s. And then we have a strata where you can, as you gain experience or as you show from your work that you're also more productive as well. In addition to the bonus, we are implementing tiers where we will increase the $14 hourly wage as you migrate up the tiers. So and then we have other incentive programs too. So the goal is to try to help provide the ability for people that are interested in showing success, the ability to make more.
Lucas is asking, do you help pay for experience? And I'm not entirely sure what he's asking. Chris, do you know?
I don't. Lucas, do you want to?
Yeah, if you could elaborate on your question or maybe ask it in a different way. Molly is asking if we would provide parking, and yes, we would provide parking. Elizabeth is asking if you can stay working from home after COVID. We strongly prefer folks to be in the office. We think it's a more collaborative and productive environment. And we've noticed that through COVID, that we lose a lot of interaction with people when we're at home. So we definitely prefer for an in-office. That being said, after a period of time, we would allow people to potentially work from home if their production standards are being met.
Yeah, I'll just add to that. So we've got a facility that will allow us to bring in probably 100 different agents. I think the plan is that given the investment we're making and the commitment we're making to New Mexico more broadly, is that we'll go above that number. And at that point, then we would definitely have to or be interested in allowing people that have shown that they can be productive and work from home, the ability to have some of that flexibility. So we're very receptive to that. I think we will grow into that a little bit as we get more familiar and comfortable once we've opened our office.
And I think there's been a couple questions just about previous experience, or maybe they have a bit different qualifications. And I would just say, I would encourage you to keep checking our site, because it's very possible that we will have different positions or manager positions in the coming months. So if we're a company that is of interest to you, please continue to check back.
Yeah, as we grow, where we've got a certain ratio of managers to agents, and I think the assumption we're working on right now is that we'll probably relocate an existing manager to help us get the first team off the ground. But at that point, we very much would prefer to hire locally and build a community around people that are familiar with the Albuquerque and New Mexico market. So to Mandy's point, please keep an eye on those. The faster we can hire, the faster we'll need those people.
So how long is the training period? The first training is about 6 days, and that's where you're in training 100% of the time. After that, the training is kind of on the job training. And then as you progress, we do additional training for new clients.
And we have a mentor program where, so the part of that training that Mandy talked about in the first 6 days is currently, obviously, it's through Zoom right now, as she said, full time. Then later in that 6 days, so the first 3 or 4 days, will be focused on helping you understand how to use the systems that we use and training you on a specific client campaign. But then you'll be assigned a mentor who will also work with you and allow you call shadowing and things like that. So that facilitates helping ramp our people more quickly through that first 6 day period. And then you'll have direct access or contact with the team managers whose job it is to help, obviously answer questions, make sure that they nurture your development. And then as soon as you're showing a willingness and interest and an aptitude to start to train you on the more complex campaigns. And what we're finding is right now with the outside of Albuquerque or New Mexico hires is that we've got some people that have started and just shown very quickly that they either have prior experience or they just pick up this job very quickly. And we've already people in their first, several, couple quarters have now become mentors, and they're already on a track to be, thinking about how do we elevate them to floor lead roles and other things. So we're very open to a meritocracy where we give people the ability to move as fast as they're willing and interested and able. And we expect that'll continue in Albuquerque.
We have someone asking about our projected opening date. The office is opening in August or September, but we're recruiting now. I think that also maybe goes to the next question. We have training classes going on now, basically every other week. So the idea is that you could train now and be remote and then come into the office when it opens. Molly, thank you for all your questions. I appreciate it. She was asking if it was a soft phone line. Yes, you do. There is not a physical phone. You do not need a phone. It's all through your laptop. I think that answers the next question too. All the phone calls are done through your laptop.
Hey, Mandy and Chris, I just want to let you know I did add the requirements on the chat and also the website to apply for the jobs. It's under the chat as well.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And for the training, is it Monday through Friday, 8 hours?
Oh, yes, Monday through Friday.
Okay.
Are there any other questions? There don't appear to be any more in the Q&A box, but happy to take any more if there are.
Looks like we had a lot of really good questions.
Yes.
Yeah, very much agree.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys all for asking questions.
Yeah, and we very much look forward to your feedback. We would love to hopefully encourage you to apply and at least have the discussion with us. We're very eager. Mandy and I are actually flying out there in 2 weeks to get on the ground and start hopefully meeting some people. So we're eager to talk. If you guys are interested about these opportunities more, if you have more questions, you can apply at lqdigital.com that you see kind of above our shoulders. And we very much look forward to hopefully talking to you. So thank you for your time today. Oh, more questions. Oh, welcome. Thanks, Robert.
Thank you guys. Thank you both.
And Danielle. Yeah, we're excited.
Yep.
So, thank you very much.
Thank you all
for
for
partnering
attending.
us. You guys have a good afternoon. Thank you.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.